think everything is updated, maybe.
Because the camera is much lower than usual. It looks so laid back.
To be fair, he doesn't really sit on his own very well.
No.
Lightning has returned to Cocoon.
Maybe one day we will see Lightning Returns.
I mean, I've still never seen Lightning Returns because she refuses to show me Final Fantasy XIII 2.
I
Categorically refuses.
I don't refuse.
Categorically refuses.
I don't refuse to do that. One day I will torture you with that. Don't you worry.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
If you like 13, you don't like 13 too. I don't make the rules. That's just how it goes.
We haven't even played 10-2 yet.
No, God, I hate 10 2. I really cannot stand 10 2. It's like, is it worse than 13 2? Like, it doesn't destroy 10 in a way that I feel like 13 2 destroys 13, but it's not good.
Very fair.
It's very cheesecake in a way I cannot stand. It's awful. It sucks. I hate playing 10-2 as a woman. It just makes me feel like shit. So, alright. Enough of that. 13-2 has a good soundtrack. It has Crazy Chocobo, my favorite Chocobo theme ever. It's absolutely batshit. It's like awful and I love it. But anyway, we're in chapter 12. We did something very silly last time. If you didn't see, we beat a Mewtwo with death. Nearly got beat to death by his little babies. But we manage to, over like 10 minutes, beat them. Power of Sentinel, baby.
Snow sitting in Sentinel the entire time, getting punched.
And out of that we got the growth egg, so we now have double CP. Heck yes. So we're getting twice as much CP per fight as we were before, which means our level is about to go wild.
Skyrocketing.
Absolutely nutty. We're gonna fill out the main roles on everyone long
this
before
is
you
really
should.
the payoff for doing the death strategy crazy early.
Yeah.
Is that you spend this whole chapter getting double, and like that's so much. You were gonna do these fights anyway.
Yep.
So you might as well.
So we've returned to Cocoon to try and stop Bart. Bart told us that he'd done a lot of bad things. He revived Rain from Crystal, made him Pope.
Sid
Reigns, yes. Made Sid Pope, and that was going to piss off the cavalry, who were almost certainly going to kill Reigns and then go and kill Orphan, which will bring Cocoon crashing down. And on top of that, Bart was like, I'm also gonna release some pulse beasties to rile up the populace and kind of kill everyone
get
anyway.
them to kill everyone else.
Yeah, cause panic and fear and destruction and death.
For the record, the whole plan for this is because if enough people die, they'll be able to summon their ancient god back from the realm.
Back, yes.
From another realm.
So, Bart wants to summon God by killing everybody in Cocoon.
Yay!
And he's come told her, Lucy, come fight me.
Try and stop me.
Come stop me, idiot.
Do it, you won't.
And so our heroes have decided they're taking fate into their own hands, and they are going to go try and save Cocoon.
Good luck.
So we have made it there. We had a lovely CG cutscene with all our summons, all our friends. We interrupted a race.
We have interrupted an F-Zero race for some reason.
Sid is dead.
Yes, he's dead again.
properly. Well, he wasn't dead. He was turned.
True.
He was
crystal the first time.
He was turned to crystal because he fulfilled his focus.
Yep.
He is dead. He got shot in the head. He's quite dead now.
He's really most sincerely dead.
Thank you, Rick DS. Now the cavalry are on their way to Orphan, not knowing that this will kill everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And the true is word, Bart has indeed released a whole bunch of pulse enemies from the Ark into the streets, and shit is going bad. So let's get to it. Yeah. Gregg. I do think, like, you should pick up the Gregg as soon as you can. If it's a bit too hard in Chapter 11, Chapter 13 after you've done Chapter 12 is like...
You'll definitely be able to.
You'll have death by then. Like, you'll have more stats. You'll be able to deal with Nyochu with the death or the quick stagger strategy. You want to pick up as early as possible. Yes, Rains. Dead.
And the music is starting...
Alright, so you've got to stop the cavalry from killing Orphan. Maybe. But yeah, we're having fun here. Alright, I have decided what I'm going to do. I'm going to use Lightning, Hope, and Fang for the first part here for Chapter 12, probably. And then I'm going to switch to Snow, Vanille, and Saz for Chapter 13. Because, like, kind of at the end of Chapter... Near the end of Chapter 12, I'm going to get a new weapon for Saz.
That you are looking forward to.
That I want to use. So, let's set up our battle team. This is, like, the pretty standard team, but I haven't actually used all that much of it because I ditched Lightning for so long.
I mean, we've been, like, avoiding using it for so long. We might as well break it out now that Haste is, like, or now that Hope has Haste and is the ultimate synergist.
Yes, he is really, really good. I don't want none of this.
Your paradigms are garbo.
Get out of here. Gross. Don't really need combat clinic.
But not a clinic.
I do want my lovely, lovely Cerberus. My absolute favorite. You can tell I kind of have a favorite set of paradigms that I come back to, and I edit as the situation demands. Alright, onward. So we do have, yep, the Axis Blade, Hawkeye, the Collector, the Connoisseur, and the Gregg. Do it. There's a lot of paths here. There aren't actually that many chests, so... We'll just be going along. Boom. This does not seem very safe.
We broke all of the glass on the race floor.
I know, it's fine.
My bad. Oh.
Hi.
Friend. Oh, maybe not. See you later then.
I kind of was like, oh hey, they haven't really noticed me. Like, they came up, but they didn't get me.
Yeah. There's a lot of times where the aggro stuff, especially with flying enemies, is like... doesn't work 100%. Oh! Nope. That time it did,
That one
though.
got me. I feel like this is supposed to get you in pretty specific places, and if they don't, it kind of gets weird.
Yup. Yeah, this type of enemy specifically is also just like, the AI doesn't quite work with where its hitbox is.
Yeah, melt. All the enemies are gonna melt because I am like way over leveled.
We are super powered compared to what we would, what you would be if you had just done the critical path.
Yep.
And we've got the Gregg, so we're even stronger.
The Lionheart. The Lionheart is an interesting weapon for lightning. So it has quick stagger. So when normally you have to if you're 0.1% below, you still have to go at 0.1%. So quick stagger, means when you get close, the maths on it's a little weird, but say not within 5%, but say within 5%, your next hit will put them up.
Automatically.
Yeah, so just stagger them instantly instead of having to build that 5%. It's an interesting one. Its main thing, I believe, is that it is Gestalt.
Ah, it's group.
So combined with that, so yes, it is Gestalt. So the thing about Gestalt is we haven't actually seen them yet. I don't know if I have any Gestalt ability accessories. I'm gonna have to look at that.
What they even are.
I know what they are, I just don't know if I have them.
Fair.
Where's the... There we go, synthesize. Yes, there you are. So yeah, Gestalt. Okay, we only need 2 for the best one. Ah, we do indeed. So I can equip it and show the ability. Oh, where we go? So there we are. So the first synthesized ability for Gestalt is Random Instant Chain.
Woo!
Which occasionally, I don't know exactly what the chance of this is. I don't believe this tells me. I will have a look.
But I imagine it's on hit, which means on lightning it's actually half decent.
Yes, it's a low probability, but it's a chance of it working with every attack. So essentially with every attack you have a chance to just instantly fill a chain gauge. It's pretty good. Gestalt is actually, like, pretty good. The problem with the Lionheart is the same problem in the Axis Blade. You lose the synthesis group when you're promoted to tier 3.
Yeah.
So it's a weapon you want to keep at tier 2.
Yeah, it really is. Like, the synth group stuff is sort of a double-edged sword because of the way the ultimate weapon system works.
But you can use this. This is the other way of killing Mewtwo, is by getting Random Instant Chain to go off, killing it when it's, like, staggered for, like, 900%.
Yes, because its stagger gauge is outrageous, and this basically skips the bad part of that.
I like the consistency of stuff like the Axis Blade more than Random Instant Chain. I've definitely played with it before. I've used the Lionheart before. It is a good weapon. And Random Instant Chain is very good. I believe pretty much everyone gets 2 Gestalt weapons.
Right.
And you only need 2 items, so you can even just make it through accessories. I do actually want to fight this guy. Hook him up. So, there you are. Bulwarker.
The Bullwinkle.
Hey, buddy. Look at you shell on. See what Hope wants to do. Well, I do like faith and bravery. Thank you very much, Hope.
I do like the first time you fight an enemy with a Saboteur, they just sort of throw everything at it and see what sticks.
Yeah. They have to.
Yeah. Well, the AI is smart enough to do that, which is cool.
Yeah, she's got Imperil now, so Fang is like
Yes.
a really good
Fang is outrageously strong. Especially for random fights. You know, it's like Poison is very good, but it's more against really big, chunky enemies. In random fights, once you have Imperil, D-Protect, and D-Shell, like, you're in pretty good shape.
This way for a chest. This area is pretty short. There's only like 2 chests in here, but there is the Lionheart, which again is definitely one of the weapons that people fight over, which is the best weapon for lightning. The Axis Blade, the Lionheart, and her magic-based weapon.
Right. Because she's a really good magic unit.
Well, you want to bias one way or the other, and magic doesn't, you know, it's better because it doesn't involve you running up to the enemy.
Yes. Kind of like Snow's spell casting.
Yeah. That was 9,000 money, which is piss.
And also, if we weren't doing side missions, we still really wouldn't be using it much.
No.
If only
Those general belts are like the first thing I've bought ever.
we can jump. Huh?
Nothing to it!
Saz is like, I ain't scared of this anymore.
Crazy!
Don't want to get left behind, do you? Just remember, don't drop the gizmo.
Alright, Fang's doing it.
How does it work?
Okay!
Fuck it, let's go!
She's still flailing.
I choke him over here, hold on. Let's see how he lands. Ooh. Oh.
My yes.
Could have won! me?
That's how they get around on Cocoon.
That's how light gets around.
Yeah. If it doesn't involve sick flips, Lightning doesn't want to be involved.
I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Alright, fighting our way in. This bit is definitely interesting, though, what enemies you fight.
Don't remember inviting you.
I always remember inviting you.
Probably fun.
It's fine. Alright, let's, fight some soldiers. Sure, this will go well. For me, not for them. Lads. Alright, we got core defenders here. I probably want to ditch the saboteur here and just have commando. Maybe, although she did get rid of, she slowed all of them, which was pretty good. For some reason we were not attacking the one that's staggered. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Yeah, my target types are gonna be pretty low because I'm pretty strong.
Oh yeah, you just completely stop getting 5 stars for the most part in this segment if you got the Gregg.
Like, it's actually hard to kill things fast. Ooh, a Sanctum Archangel. So yeah, we got Sanctum troops mixed in with Core. So the two armies, you know, may not be as separate as
Yeah.
as you think. Alright, Core Stewards. Guys, I'll have a look at all their notes when we fight some more, when we actually kill some. Oh, look at Mana Drive Blizzaga. It's spicy.
And their spells are getting pretty strong now. Quote unquote spells. They're science spells.
I love when you launch an enemy, kill them, and then they die up in the air.
Boing, boing, boing.
I feel mean, but also, fuck yeah.
That man died getting flipped like a pancake.
It's very good. Pups! New pups!
Newer, bluer pups.
Adamanthus.
And they scram.
Keep a cool head. Attack. Do one.
We are extremely flooping them right
And
now.
I do like to see whether he's gonna put like bravery and faith on, or
Yeah.
he's gonna like protect.
Yep.
Ooh, they can beat each other.
Ah.
Yeah,
They
do.
sure
And
can.
bravery, yeah.
Yes, because they have War Cry.
Yep. And protect would be a good idea if I wasn't this strong. And Quick Stagger is like good against enemies with big gauges. But you can just instantly mulch through like 500 chain bonus. But it isn't like, it is random, so like a lot of the time you'll just never see it. Oh, oh, boom!
It's not boom.
Move!
Hey, cavalry!
Through here! Station secured! Cavalry, stand down! Eden's under our jurisdiction.
Nah.
Good luck, fuckers.
Enid's under my jurisdiction, I think you'll find. Yes, we are chasing the cavalry. Ooh, Sarah. Because lightning goes first, sometimes I'm like, oh god, I hope Fang comes in with
Yes,
her
she will miss a lot of her first shots with Commando just because she gets action so much faster.
Yes, I'm like kind of hoping the chain gauge stays up.
Yup. Especially when Hope is not also ravaging.
Yes.
You know, if he was, you'd probably be able to keep it up until Fang gets the hit in, but without it, it's like...
It's dicey.
quite tight.
There's a target. The targeting thing is like way off, so I'm gonna leave.
This is fine.
I'm gonna leave that be for a little bit.
Go ahead, shoot your missiles.
Keep the enemy off balance.
Alright, fuck it up. Yeah, this is where, like, I would really love to have 3 Ravagers. Throw me that haze. Good heal. He's weak to lightning. Oops, not the right. That's not the right one. This is fine.
Love the name Bullworker.
Bullworker is pretty good.
Sounds like something you'd call a U.S. politician in the 1940s. Oh, that's the Bullworker. State senator for 20 years. Well, into the people holes.
Into the pod. Into the pod. And working at the bulls.
Now we're gonna attack a highway.
So the cavalry's here to,
They're here for Orphan.
Murder?
Murder.
If it's close to the Fal'Cie Eden, they're probably headed for the heart of the Sanctum.
Right. And if they destroy it, bad things are gonna happen.
Yeah, don't worry
So
about
long, Cocoon.
Then we better get there before they do.
Damn straight.
Let's move!
Oh, traffic's gonna get held up, it looks like.
it. Hi. Sick flips. Lightning is just the queen of sick flips.
Oh god,
I
yes.
do love her.
I wake up in the morning and do a sick flip. Hey, he stood up in the cutscene.
He sure did, but he's on the ground. So this is a big thing. We've only ever fought these next to the lad. With the easy kill with the big wolf boy.
Yes, now the game is making you actually fight them.
Yeah, so you could have fought them, you know, in the field, but I don't really like fighting them in the field. They're kind of annoying. They're behemoths. They're always annoying. Hopefully, himself. Then we start debuffing. He's almost certainly gonna get on his feet because that's just life. There him go. I got launched, which meant there was
Yup,
no chance.
there was nothing you could do. And at least because he doesn't clear the chain gauge, like, you can kind of just continue business as usual, even though he does get a full fucking heal. Plus, with D everything, he is D dead.
Oh yeah. 3 minutes to say. No, not necessary. Alright. The ship's going good. Lads, worse than the Behemoth King.
We're never gonna make it.
Gross.
With an added attitude like that, we won't.
Okay, so start out fighting cocoon soldiers, and now we're fighting pulse monsters. So.
We have defeated the cops.
Onwards.
Please don't let me die.
I mean, I'll try, but you might want to move from there.
Yeah. I mean, it's fair to not do that with fucking Sahagins around.
Yeah, these will be significantly less dangerous to me now.
Oh god, yes. Nothing. You little shits.
So yeah, Orbons, yeah, we have in fact fought a few of these by now. Ah, fail. Good work here. Onwards. Really two of them. And I did get dazed, so, you know. My fault for not having change of plan. Use that haste. The daze does get rid of haste. Good idea to leave Veil on.
Yeah, Veil is like sort of a good way to deal with Daze enemies because Daze is really fucking annoying.
Yep. Fuck him up, Fang.
Don't water me.
Bye. Goddamn jerks.
They are still jerks.
They are jerks.
And we're gonna get to fight many more.
Woo! Do you want to fight someone? You fight a Behemoth King? No? Well, fuck you. That's what you get.
Yeah, the escalation here is pretty funny. 2 dudes, kind of annoying. 4 dudes, quite annoying. 2 dudes, and a Behemoth King. Oh no.
Ow. Load and Daze. Love these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Get to stay in decimation, just put haste back on everyone.
Yup. Even more of them just means even more dazing. There we go. At least when you're up in space, enemies can't really tend to do anything to you.
Yeah.
It's another really good thing about launch. Like, even other enemies can't really interrupt you.
Yeah. Get him. Get him.
You chirp like birds.
I mean, their designs and their noises are fantastic. These fuckers. I do whine when I hit. I should feel mean, but I don't. Direct. 14,000. Oh, I love seeing the CP gains from the Gregg. It's like stupid.
It's the exact amount to still be really satisfying to get, even in kind of lower level fights. Especially because it's such a feedback loop where you'll get stronger and do fights faster as you go. Go away from Hope.
Oh boy. Well, Hope will get protect on himself someday.
There
There
it
he
is.
goes.
It is kind of funny that when you kill the enemy in the middle of your ATB, you kind of have to fall down to the ground and then run over.
Alright, probably switch diversity at some point. Like, I do actually, I have enough health that I can just stay in attacking ones way longer than I should be.
Yup.
More health is always good. Health health is basically your only form of defense apart from the, like, damage reduction things,
Yep.
because you don't have a defense.
Yes, your only stats are health and offense,
Yeah.
which is quite interesting. It is one of those things we always talk about when we like play and stream Final Fantasies. How they have throughout the series always been very interested in like changing up what the JRPG formula is. Especially when you look at something like Dragon Quest in comparison, where like they do make changes and improvements on the system, but it is still you're gonna get your turn-based, and like the attacks are gonna have the same names and do the same things, and often against the same enemies. So close.
Yeah. Hopefully I'll land the debuff a little easier. I'm almost at the chain gauge.
Yes, he's gonna stagger soon, and he is imperiled, which means, oh, he is about to melt.
Okay.
Full heal doesn't matter that much when you're taking, like, 15 times damage multiplier.
Goodbye.
Oh!
19,000. That's like 1 orb right now. Alright, there's our first chest in a bit. Ah, weapon for snow. I don't know this weapon very well, which probably suggests it's not amazing. Critical power surge. Let me look at this one. I don't remember this one off the top of my head, so it's probably not great. Alright, Snow, where is Rebel Heart? Ah, it's got the low HP synthesis group, which is interesting. Kind of a balanced weapon. It's not as good in stats as the Wild Bear, slightly better than the Paladin. I wonder if the critical power surge, it's probably like the danger strat one. So yeah, when he's in critical, and the synthesis group is low HP, you can give him a massive amount of power if you leave him on low health. That's his Danger Mario setting right there. There we go.
Anything with critical on it is like, oh boy. And then a weapon whose whole gimmick is critical is, oh baby.
I don't tend to like leaving myself in critical. It is ballsy in this game. There are lads flying around out there. I did see them.
They do exist, we swear.
I saw one there.
There we go, yeah. So yeah, Eden's not doing the greatest.
No, this is fine, probably, right?
Yeah, city's only in a little bit of chaos.
Hi!
Well, you did mention.
I surely did. Ah,
Yeah, there's a little path on the side.
there we go.
There we go. He took a sweet time there.
Sure did. Now, we've killed a bunch of these before, so, I'm
Yeah.
not very scared of,
Hell, they were regular enemies on our path.
Yeah.
Just don't get stooped. Rude.
How dare you? Get rid of that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want debrave on Fang.
I need Fang to do, like, damage, please.
No. We can take it off. Nice.
It's gone, so we're good, yeah. And this thing is not long for the world.
No. Goodbye.
Imperil is, like, utterly ridiculous, honestly.
I mean, linked to every element, yeah.
Like, probably the strongest debuff.
But combined with the end, like, element skills
Yup.
and everything else, it is really stupid.
Yep.
Ah, yes, we have some soldiers again. Some pups.
You know, and I say that about Imperil, even knowing about, like, slow, daze, deprotect, and deshell, all of those are amazing.
There's a lot of really good buffs and debuffs in this game that all, like,
Yup.
synergize and are really interesting.
Everything stacks is really the big thing, and it
Yeah.
really is just a question of how much time you can invest putting all those stacks on things. Which is like a cool way to base a battle system. I think the whole, like, time is the only thing that matters aspect is something that can put off a lot of people, but there's, like, a lot of complexity hiding in that, because you do start valuing every single action in terms of the total time it takes.
Yes, and you learn which enemies you really want to, like, take some time to buff on, and which ones you just want to, like,
kill.
Maybe get haste, and, like, it feels like putting on bravery and faith, maybe that, but if not, you just, or ones where you really need protect if you want to go fast, because they just hit too hard.
Yep. And that's also kind of, like, another tell for just how broken haste is, because the thing is, the answer is always to put haste on first. It's not a choice.
I got hit a little bit.
We're good.
We're fine. Curasa being proportional, especially, and more when you're low on health, is really, really good.
It really is just the time between when you switch to it and when the first Curasa goes off that you're always like, Take that, Corpse Defender.
In the red, don't worry about it. Chest. Now this is a good one. Hi. No, not gonna let me get my chest. Alright.
Ooh, a bigger, specialer
it's been a while
behemoth.
since we've seen a mechanical behemoth.
The Proto Behemoth.
That's perfectly prominent.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, it's because he doesn't really see the performs powerful attacks.
Yes.
Still doesn't, but is giving him Frost, which I approve. Alright, Smart Bomb.
He's attacking quickly and relentlessly.
Let's fuck him up. He has a much lower gauge, but he gets on his feet very quickly.
Does not heal.
No. Did get bravery on himself, but fuck him up.
I think he might auto protect when he
I think
goes.
so, yeah.
When he stands up. Like all the behemoths do something slightly different when they whip out their chainsaw sword.
Alright, Ostravani. So this is for Hope. So this is actually his boost one.
Ah.
I believe. I will double check that. Make sure I'm not talking a little shite. But
Out your butt.
I believe this is his, like, the Axis Blade. This is his one that's in the boost group. Yes, it sure is. Also has Siphon boost. So that boosts his various, like, Ravager abilities, so Siphon abilities. So things like Fear Siphon. Doesn't look like he has, like, Life Siphon yet. But yeah, so, like, that one can, like, boost that ability, and I think Commando might get Siphon as well. Yes, like, there's Life Siphon and Fault Siphon.
Yep.
Those get better with his weapon. It actually is a pretty good commando weapon for him because of that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Alright, well, I've gathered 100,000 CP, 50,000 for free. This is a decent time for me to, do some Crystarium. Guys, like, if Hope doesn't have haste yet, go get it. And it's like, oh, buddy, you don't have to tell me about haste. Because the first thing I'll be doing on everyone is maxing out their main rolls. And then I'm going to pick a secondary roll for everyone. Saz is the only one where I'm like, he actually has too many good choices. Like, backup medic on him is pretty good. His sentinel gets steel guard, so he's actually, like, not bad.
Yep.
But then there's things like, and of course, giving him Saboteur. Saboteur is not amazing, but it is serviceable. So it is like, oh no, what do I do? And I'm like, I probably don't go Sentinel. It's hard. It's just like, I don't really use even one Sentinel, so
Yes.
even like a second Sentinel for like wacky shit isn't really in the cards until much later.
Until basically post-game, at which point you'll kind of just have your pick of the litter.
It's like, is it better to just go back up healer? It would take a while before we got Curasa, which would
Right, which is the big thing.
be most useful.
It's definitely a weird one.
Of course, Saboteur would also not be amazing until he got quite a few skills on it.
Yes. Yeah, it's not like Commando, where as long as Hope has Ruin and Attack, he's good. Saboteur gets better with every single ability you get.
Yeah. Like, Fang is easy. I'm going Ravager all the way on Fang. Like, she's really good, like, Sinners and stuff, but, like, Ravager is...
We have already been talking about just how good it would be to have Tri-Disaster with Fang.
Yep.
Like, one of the few downsides to having Fang in your party is not having Tri-Disaster without pretty high investment. And what if we removed that? But of course, as we mentioned,
Is done.
Fang is just good at everything. So.
Yeah, Fang is, like, really good at everything except her medic is terrible.
Mm-hmm.
That's, like, it.
She's a fighter, not a lover.
And really, only 2 medics in this game are good. There's only 2 people who are actually good at medics. There's only 2 people get Curasha.
Yeah.
And that is Vanille and Hope.
Yep, the 2 who already have it.
I believe Saz and Snow get Curasa, and these 2 do not. But they don't get Raze, but also I don't care about Raze.
Right.
This guy really highly rates Raze, and I'm like, if someone's dead, shit has already gone wrong.
Yes. If someone's dead, the way to heal them is to press the retry button. Hi.
Hi.
Friend.
Well,
Had to do flips. Had no choice.
stick flips. Here we go.
Rosh,
Hey, Rosh.
I see your power has grown, Mr. Villiers. No matter.
Still alive.
We will lay down our lives if that is what it takes to stop you.
Good luck.
Oh, we're on the same side here. We came back to stop all of this.
Nevertheless, you are the
He is,
Don't care.
he is a fucker.
Look at this fucking thing. He has a face.
No more than the
Yes, this is the thing he attacked us in when we were going to the art
in its own hands.
in the cutscene.
Yep.
So we're just gonna let Hope buff us, and then we're gonna debuff him. I should probably Libra him.
Proud clad.
He doesn't really do anything until after his first stagger.
Why your airship got a face? The game goes good. We've been running down corridors, killing everything in sight.
Alright, bravery, faith. So yeah, protect is good. So yeah,
He is
he's
immune to
immune
everything.
to everything right now, yeah. There's no point in a debuffer, we're just gonna let Hope buff us while we I don't want to get the chain gauge just yet. I want to wait until we are, we're
As
buffed.
buffed as we can be.
I don't believe he does magic. Oh, he might do magic later, so it's not a bad idea. Alright.
We're on to the point where we're putting Veil on.
Well, probably have Hope heal himself, and then we will,
Yeah, we're very much taking our time so that once we're in go mode, we don't really
yes,
have
I'm
anything to do.
going to fuck him up.
There it is.
Yeah, he's still immune.
Now watch this meter go. now we pile on.
So, the thing about this fight, is that after his first stagger, he deactivates his limiters and he goes the fuck off. He puts on 3 infinite buffs on him. He does retaliatory strike, which does a lot of damage and stuns you. So, like, the guide recommends Sentinel and, like, heal up and prepare for the thing. And I just killed him in
We
one.
simply skipped phase 2.
I simply skipped phase 2, yes.
As God intended.
That's all she can take. Fall back.
And that's why I was delaying the stagger until we were fully bossed, so that I could just monster him
Yep.
in one stagger gauge. That was how Bart was supposed to go, by the way,
Yep.
way back when. But then because he's also not supposed to get to phase 2 until after his first stagger, but he broke
He
pattern and
decided
did it
not
for me.
to.
He decided violence.
Why can't we just work together?
These people are so
Once he gets a
blinded
particle
by fear,
accelerator,
they
which
can't
thanks,
even
buddy.
imagine.
Yeah?
Are we too late?
Not yet. And we can't give up. No one else knows the truth. Am I right?
Only we know about the plan to destroy Cocoon.
And which Falsi's behind it. Bartandalus.
Then what are we waiting for? It's time for some payback.
Go
That's
punch
what I'm
Bart.
talking about.
Go punch
Once
Bart.
everything's finally out in the open, people are gonna have to wake up from this nightmare.
Let's show him how human we still are.
Alright, I do love going to punch Bart.
As one does. Pool hole.
A lot of the areas in Chapter 12 you can't return to, but
Yeah.
there are exceptions.
Yes. There's sort of like a certain point backwards that you'll always be able to get to, but like everything before that's
I
gone.
believe it's here.
I think so. I'm pretty
Might-
sure.
might
If
be
it's the thing
further on.
that I think it is.
So this is what they
I
want.
think you can get back to the park. I might be wrong about that. I'm trying to remember. I don't normally go back to the park.
There's not much reason, honestly. Like, you can even fight pretty much all of these enemies elsewhere.
Yep. Let me out. Ah. Patiently wait for that bridge.
How dare. Safety is terrible. I want to do flips.
Everyone.
Yay!
Woo! Ah!
Uh-oh.
Fuck! That's a tort.
Don't be a hero, buddy.
Closing the gate! Disengage! Hey, wait! Open up! Open up! Let me in!
Tort.
So,
Alright. The game makes this fight a tort.
Yup.
This is one of the baby ones. This is Adaman Child. He's stomping.
I do love that you called them that.
What?
Adam and Child.
Yeah, I know. They're chillets.
Adam
but-
and Chalid. But Adam and Child is correct because they're the baby form.
Yes, they're
And-
Adaman Child.
They will still fuck you up is the
Yes,
thing.
they stomp. If you're not on the ground, you don't get hit by the stomping.
Yes.
Which is why it's actually great because you do actually on the attack go up and smack their heads.
Yup.
Oh, there's Quake.
So yeah, they do still quake and just destroy you.
So their Quake is not as powerful. Yes, this fight is, especially if you don't know things about it. You can equip Earth Rings to help.
Yeah.
You should have some Clay Rings at this point that'll really help you out.
Yep. But this is absolutely like a shockingly tough fight
Yes.
for where you are in the game and the fact that it's not like a named enemy. They just throw one of the strongest enemies on the plains at you and go like, you can handle this now, right?
Well, I can. I also just know how to deal with torts.
Yes.
I have fought a lot of torts in my time.
For reasons.
Let's see!
So if you don't, Sentinels are good, Clay Rings are good for Quake. Being on the attack is also pretty good because if you're in the air, you don't get hit by the stomps.
Yep.
You do get hit by Quake,
Yes.
but you don't get hit by the stomps. But he is a huge step up as a mandatory fight.
Yep. Even compared to the boss fight you just did, although the boss fight you just did is also pretty tough when you let him get to phase 2.
It is tough if you're not, as powered as I am, yeah. The power of the Gregg. We haven't even had it that long.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's also the power of doing a lot of side stuff.
Side missions,
in
for sure.
13, and Chapter 11.
Military's
If you do skip a lot of that fight is a pain in the butt. And things like I said, we should have some Clay Rings, I'm pretty sure. Damage reductions as well, like black belts, general belts, also very helpful against Stomp.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we have 2 Clay Rings, so those reduce the damage of Quake. And as always, a Sentinel, like, make sure you have at least one Sentinel paradigm that you kind of always want to have a... Oh, bye-bye.
Alright then.
That just fell down.
Neat.
So yeah, always, even if like me, you don't use Sentinels a lot, you should always have a Sentinel paradigm to switch to.
Yes.
Because that passive damage reduction is just that good. If you get hit by it, lots of enemies have big...
Single, huge attacks
and
that...
it pops up on the screen, they're doing Quake, switch immediately into a Sentinel and your damage is automatically reduced. Even before the Sentinel does anything.
Yeah, it's kind of the funny thing. I feel like in some way, you just did 50,000 damage, sorry.
Sure did.
But I feel like in some ways, the way that early enemies teach you to Sentinel by doing attacks that take like 30 seconds to come out is actually like not quite teaching you the right lesson. Because like, even just switching into a Sentinel really quickly limits the damage that you take a lot, but it can kind of make you think, oh, I need to get the Sentinel out and get them to do Provoke and get them to do Seal Guard before it actually helps, and it's like, no!
With some enemies, you do need to do that, of course, because like you do need them attacking your Sentinel, like the babies.
Yep.
I would not have survived in that fight if Snow wasn't being... As soon as the babies stopped aggroing on Snow, it was dangerous.
It was always dangerous.
So this is Humbaba. This is a more powerful version of Behemoth. They're more powerful than Behemoth Kings.
Yep, and this is also a mission that we've just decided not to do, to give you an idea. 700% stagger gauge, immaculate jorts.
He's a pretty good boy.
How can we possibly fight him?
I'm using so much of my TP. But the good thing about TP, again, is that you see that the bar is smaller for 1 and 2. It recharges a lot.
Yep. The first pip, you will
yeah.
basically, like, get every fight that much TP out of, you know? If all you're using it for is Libra, you'll almost always have enough.
Oh boy.
Yeah! Nicely done.
Those guys are a little scary when they get on their feet.
Yep.
Alright. Ooh, baba. I could get the chest. Oh, the chest was the Punisher. Yes. Hi. So the Punisher slightly restores party TP each time an enemy is staggered. This weapon is kind of interesting. It's slightly more magic-y. It's not, like, amazing. It can be useful for a thing later on. If you're using a lot of TP for summon methods, it's not bad, but honestly, you're probably better off just getting TP in other ways. You need 3 for a summon, and the third one isn't anywhere near as hard to get as 4 and 5, so like, you tend to get back up to 2 after a fight.
Yes, basically for free.
The other thing you can do is, I don't know if I can show Gestalt. I don't know if I actually have 3 of them. Let me see. I don't think I do have 3 accessories. I have the Survivalist Catalog. The Energy Sash, which is restores a small amount of TP each and enemies defeated. So something like this is like useful for recovering TP if you need it. You need 4 for the next Gestalt. I don't. Oh no, I do. Kill ATB charge. Speed Sash is also one. All right, let's show that off on. I know what ones I've got here. It's just not hard for me to read on.
Yeah.
I do think the game doesn't explain these groups.
Yes. Oh
enough.
god, you would never know, I feel like, without something telling you. Like, I think it probably should say what the item group is.
Yeah, it should. So Gestalt, when you have 4 or 5, gives you TP boost, making it easier to charge the TP and Gestalt gauges, so your summon gauges.
Right.
In battle. So that's like the other power of Gestalt. Instead of random, the random instant chain, you can then go up to that. So if you're doing summons, that can be helpful.
Yep.
But random instant chain is kind of the better one for Gestalt. So just having
Right.
2 Gestalt ones on is actually like
Where you want to be a lot of the time.
yeah, probably. And of course, my Axis Blade, my Precious. Let me sort. I believe everyone gets 8 weapons. Could be wrong. Could be 10. Let me count. There's 7, which I believe. 1, 2. Yeah, you do get 8. So
Okay.
I'm actually only missing 1.
For everyone, yeah.
Yeah, for most people. There's some people who are still missing. Saz has 6, for example, but
Yep.
I believe the 8th you have to buy, specifically from a shop we don't have access to yet. But, yeah, everyone has 8 weapons, and I really like that, like, all weapons have, like, distinct advantages. Like, there are some weapons that you probably would never use, but people fight over who, like, what is the best weapon for everyone. Like, I don't think, like, any character other than maybe Hope and Vanille have a, like...
Definitive
one, although some people like the Hawkeye's, of course, his best magic weapon, but a lot of people like the Ostravani for boost, or the Vidofner for,
You've at least got options that aren't totally shooting you in the foot.
I believe I might have used the Ostravani. I think I've used both the Ostravani and the Vidofner as well. Defense maintenance is helpful. Defensive buff duration is fine. I said, like, Siphon Boost, people like the Siphon Boost on, like, Hope Commando with boost as well.
Right.
So, like, I feel like Vanille is, like, people are just, like, the Belladonna one. So, like, even over, like, the other one probably is something like the Cure one. Improve Cure, make her a better healer. But, like, those two are the only ones where it's like, these are probably your top 3 people fight a lot over Saz and Lightning and Fang.
That makes sense. Also, we have 3-way attacks coming back. Hey. Just give me a moment, everyone.
The Humbaba heals up, but that's okay.
It's also taking 800% damage for free. Thank you, Preemptive. We know what side our bread's buttered on. Like, that really is the thing about enemies with gigantic chain gauges. Once you stagger them, and if you cheat that stagger, you get a massive damage bonus. There we go. Just barely got there.
Yeah, it's like, it's not really worth killing these soldiers.
No.
But sometimes it's worth thinning out the side with lots of them so that you don't have to deal with as many once the other one's dead. But the Humbaba is like, nah, just get it. Just kill it.
And it was just getting started.
The soldiers will be at half health. You can kill them pretty easy afterwards.
Yep.
Alright, Alright, so there's a chest over by that Animan child, so that's terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Let's... Don't know if I'll be able to lure it away. There's a chest over here. I'm gonna grab first.
I like the little signs of like roadworks ahead.
15,000! Finally starting to get like, you know...
Actual amounts of gil.
Well, let's see if I can grab this so I don't have to fight any more of these guys. I don't really like fighting them, so I, you know.
Yeah.
Friend. We'll just skip them.
We are friend to all turtles.
I'll be fighting 2 of those Adamant Childs when we go back to Pulse, because they're the chests they're guarding.
Yep. We can
So,
take them now.
You know, we'll deal with that later. Okay, so feel free to bypass the 2 Adamant Childs. Time Rift Resolve does not work. It looks like it yet.
Correct.
It sure is not.
Oh, guard? That's adorable. Ow.
Not really doing much.
More rude than anything, really.
Just kind of rude, like coming in, punching me. What a jerk.
With the big steppies.
Thanks.
It really does throw a lot of very powerful enemies at you.
Oh god, yeah.
In this section.
Like, your stats ramp up so quickly that the game kind of has to. Even when you don't have the Gregg or when you don't do, like, a lot of the missions.
Oh, die, buddy.
There we go.
Yeah, the Gregg is really just like ramp.
Yup.
Well,
Sleepy deepy boy.
bye, buddy.
Rip Humbaba, you were a hero.
Mm-hmm.
That is a hell of a blast door.
Alright. Heading into a park. I guess some people milling around the park.
Their entire way of life is under attack.
How you doing, everyone? Don't we all?
No, nowhere is safe in the city.
Absolutely not. Alright. So we have a lot of stuff now. Alright. My weapon calculator up. Yeah, the ultra compact is too much here. Oh, we have 21 perfect conductors now. That's pretty good. Probably a little low. 1 level short. That's not too bad. Yeah. Alright. the upgrade for this one. Adamantite.
Oh no.
I don't know if you can farm adamantite. I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
You might just have to buy it. There are some that you can farm and some that you have to buy. Adamantite. Yes, adamantite can only be bought.
Ah.
And can't be found anywhere on.
No farm, only buy.
Hey, do you want to buy one?
Hey, why not? It's for the Axis Blade.
Yeah, I do love the Axis Blade. Not that one.
I said shopping, damn it.
So yeah, so one of the big money sinks of the game is adamantite.
Yeah.
So there's the Lionheart. I've not seen the Mistletoe.
Ah.
I hope I didn't miss it.
Hmm.
Let me just check. Where were you, Mistletoe? Nope. It's
Soon,
actually
TM.
on the next map.
Yeah, weird that it's for sale before
yeah, it's
then.
for sale here. Normally it's like after.
Yeah.
I bet it's just opened up a couple
Probably,
of those
yeah.
a little early, so you don't worry about the Mistletoe, we will get there. Sanctum Labs. Ah, yes, Platinum Bangles, Royal Armlets, and Tight Rings. We're to the R&D Depot.
We're close.
I've got some stuff to
Yeah,
sell.
we're 4K short, so that'll be pretty easy.
But I have not sold my Platinum Ingots.
Alright, we are no longer 4K short.
Yeah, I haven't sold my money stock. I did not sell the Scarletite. Although
No.
Scarletite can be farmed. Actually can be farmed in a place relatively soon.
Ah.
I believe it's an enemy coming up fairly shortly. So the chips, Reddit chips, not the ultra compact reactors. Those are expensive and useful. Moogle puppets are just
Yep. So yeah, that's like 10 times more money than we've had all game.
Hey, look at those for 200,000. I will not be buying many of these. Yeah, I'll be buying some of these. That's fine, adamantite. But yeah, ultra compact reactors, you'll actually spend a lot of money on these.
Yep. Because you need a bunch of them.
Yeah, you'll need a lot of weapon experience. And they are actually the best bang for your buck.
Yep. Yes, they're quite expensive to buy a lot of, but there's nothing better you could be buying.
Alright, the Enkindler, which is ATB charge
2.
2.
The sequel to ATB Charge.
And it still has its boost. So I figured, fuck it. I'm gonna use her for a little bit longer. I want her to have my favorite weapon. So yeah, it still just slightly recharges ATB every time an enemy's attacked. It's just more so. So now she'll be going brrr even more. Yeah.
Spread out, you know.
Save and then go into the park. It's very funny that it's like, this area is great for CP and spawns, and I'm like,
There's better.
There's better.
Like a great place for enemy ambushes.
Let's talk about the first paradigm shift taking longer than subsequent changes.
Weird that it's this late.
Unless your party member's performing an aerial attack when you make the switch. Yeah, it says if your party member sitting in reserves reaches 6 nines of CP, all Cassandra is wasted. So like,
This is the first place where it can happen.
what the guide is doing is actually not using CP on the 3 back members, Snow,
Ah.
Vanilla, and Saz, to
Yep.
make them like super specialists later in the game.
Yep.
I don't bother because I like using.
Everybody.
Yeah, I like being able to switch my party members. I also think it's not super necessary. Well, I mean, I get the Gregg instead. So
Yeah.
what I
Yeah.
do is I get the Gregg, so my CP gains are off the fucking chart. And I don't really have to really worry about having CP for the post game to make someone like into a super something.
Yep. Anyway, now the Sanctum are fighting Seath, so that's fun.
Yeah, that's good, right? That's good.
That's probably fine.
That's good. I'm probably gonna hit some of these guys now.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. jackwagon. This poor man's being juggled and he's not even staggered.
Ooh, whale, that's perfect. He's dead.
Thanks.
I'm mofo. Relentless assault. Sometimes you can end up in a paradigm and it's like, oh yeah, right, I need to search here.
Yeah, not this one.
This is fine.
And it was just getting started.
I mean, this is a good place for CP. It's just like the guy recommends doing loops of it, and I'm like, nah,
Right.
you're alright.
I mean, pretty much anywhere where there's like multi-fights going on, you are getting more bang for your buck for CP. That's why it's the best grinding part of the game is
Is the
a multi-fight.
yes, but the Behemoth King. I mean, that got me like 14,000. The Behemoth King and the never get the name right. I just call him the Begaloo.
Gets to Therian.
Well, and the Mega, yeah. Is only slightly less CP, really easily like renewable, and you can do it in 20 seconds.
Yes,
like,
with only
that,
two
this
enemies.
Fight still like takes a while.
Yup.
You know?
Yeah, with only 2 enemies, you just stagger both of them and kill the shit out of them.
Well, alright. I was hoping he would do like bravery and faith. But if you're not controlling your synergist, sometimes you do not get the buffs you would like.
Yup. But don't worry, we've got Veil.
Veil isn't actually bad against the vampire because of his days and defense.
Yep. These guys also remove status buffs, so like Daze can give a sacrificial buff for that as well.
Yeah. Get his ass. Even without haste, Lightning's ATB charge 2 and gauge rate keeps her on par with those 2.
Basically gives her haste on its own.
Yeah.
And then you can get her even more with haste.
Oh, there.
They can be kind of hard to spot.
People just wandering around on these seats.
Well, Bart does just want chaos in the streets, and he is getting it.
Yeah. True.
Love your look, though.
Mm-hmm. Great look. This place is a little mazy. Never really have found like an effective way to get all the chests without doing like refights. But hey, big boy. Oh, I didn't make it.
Oh, you got
Oh
it.
no, I got it. Well, hey. These guys are strangely easy to do that on.
It's because they got 6 legs. It means they got a bad turn radius. But yeah, make a blade? I don't fucking think so.
Yeah, Fang's hitting the damage cap. Thanks,
Jesus.
Fang. Thanks, Fang.
And Thundered Fang with it imperiled.
And deprotected.
Oh.
Just fucking destroyed.
Keep the enemy off balance.
Then fuck him up. Let's do it.
Wumpier, they're definitely just like time-wasty enemies at this point.
Oh yeah.
They cast Iroga on you, they're very thick.
They have a lot, like 255 chain stagger that you don't actually get to before they die.
Yup. Yeah, a ton of chain resistance.
Let's do some smart bomb. Let's go like shell on here.
Mm-hmm.
Shell in peril, very nice.
Time for another approach.
Don't you yell at me.
Can't stop me.
Don't you scream. You can fucking scream here, buddy. Saw me though, so I think I'm gonna have to fight both. Okay, so this might not, we might not. No, they are coming to attack me. I was like, are they attacking the fish still? No.
Nope. They do not have an appetite
So
for
these
fish
ones
sticks.
actually have Rivera on. That's the double. Oh boy, I might die. The double arrow on that means Bravera is more, but for a shorter time.
Yeah. Only a few party members even get it.
Yes.
But yeah, you saw it just wore off on them there. Woo!
Put it back on though.
Yup.
Back on.
The other thing about this type of enemy is like their attacks, they will just keep hitting for so long.
Oh yeah.
It is killer.
Even like Haste of Beastwalkers.
Love that.
Lost Haste again. Probably just the Haste or something.
Probably, yeah.
That fight, this fight is one of the hardest to go against.
Yep.
The Inquisitrix, but you thought the ladies before were bad. These new
Right.
ones are very bad.
These ones are terrifying. Yeah, the game is just throwing so many enemy types and so many, like, types of fights at you as you go here. It can definitely take a lot of flexibility to figure out what to do.
Do you like the Leaper Scope?
Sick dodge. Woo!
Fine.
You basically always get that, but it's always terrifying. He didn't do a slash there, that's the
Damn,
danger.
he just caught me.
Yeah. Yeah, so Warcry does just give them haste on top of Brave
Yeah,
now.
Haste and Bravery. Yeah.
Love that.
Probably like capable of bestowing Haste and Bravery, yeah.
Thanks.
But they're not very strong.
Nah, and then there's only one of them. Like, they won't even be able to hit Hope too much.
Hardly worth
I like
it.
4,500. He's pretty chunky.
Yep.
You know, relative.
In a Hope kind of way.
Buddy, do you really want to be
Sir?
running around?
Hold up there.
If you say so, buddy. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna go down here, but then we're gonna go back, because there's one more chest to get. But like I said, this place is like a maze of spirals. It can be quite hard to like figure out a good path for the chest.
Yep. This helps.
Yes, that helps a bunch. Two of them without the aura bombs are nowhere near as bad. They're still bad, but...
Yes. But ideally, if we just launch one into the air and blow her up, then the other one, even with the buffs, will not be nearly as annoying.
Yeah, get some Bravera, Vigilance, Haste, and Veil.
Yep. See, I can't even get rid of the shit that they do have.
Goodbye. And the fact that they'll put it back on themselves, the
Yup.
jerks. Ooh,
Uh-oh.
yeah!
We got a wiggly butt.
Yeah, we do. Hey,
So hey, remember when this was a boss?
It was a boss.
Wouldn't be a JRPG if you,
Hey, Vernal Harvester. If bosses didn't become,
mini bosses
enemies
just to
later.
show the threat has increased. Ants and watered itself.
Thanks. Keep the enemy off them. Time for another approach. Keep the enemy off them.
Uh-oh.
Ow.
I really wanted him to put protect on me, and he was just refusing.
He has so many buffs to get to.
Need to leave room faster.
Hmm.
Oh, they get a preemptive.
Oh, that will help.
Okay. I spawned right in his butt.
You did, yes. Hey, what the fuck? That's my butt. There we go. Yeah, funny thing is that when you have enough people who can take enough actions, one launch and then two Ravagers actually can keep
Oh yeah, keep him in the air. Yeah.
them stun locked, which can be really, really good. Whoa!
That's the power of Cerberus.
God, you love to see it.
I love Cerberus. Giving hope. I've never given hope commando before.
Mm-hmm.
Like this early.
It is an absolute look.
It's been absolutely wonderful.
The cool thing about this game is you kind of can find something new and fun every time.
Yeah, it has been a blast. Definitely want it on Vanille. I feel like Vanille is like Vanille doesn't get haste.
Mm-hmm.
She's the only like person who does not get haste as a synergist, which makes her the worst synergist.
Yup.
Just by default, haste is the best status effect because you don't get. She gets Bravera and Faithra and Protectra and Shelra, which is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, I did. I enjoyed the game much more on my second. I enjoyed it my first time through. Don't get me wrong, but I enjoyed it so much more on my second time through.
Because you actually got.
Because I understood the system
Yeah.
and I knew some of the things that you could do, like Cerberus and stuff like that. It was just like, and the weapons groups and stuff. And it, like, the more you learn about it, the more fun the game is.
Yup. Alright, we have gotten the chest in here.
Yeah, so around back at the start, actually. Oops.
Oh. Whoops.
I'm actually just gonna go straight up ahead of that one. That's the thing, this place
Yes.
like, circles, so it's kind of impossible not to do that. I'm actually going up through here to get into the second circle. And like, you can get through this game not, like, just relying on auto battle and setting up, like, standard set of paradigms that will get you through, but the game is much more fun. Oh boy, no. Not again!
Uh-oh. Fight's so nice, we did it twice.
Go on, protect, buddy. This is actually a different setup.
You did manage to blow up one
Because
of the
I am in
ladies.
a different area, so this is actually not the, oh boy. I'm gonna die. Load. This is so bad.
He's no longer slow, at least.
Physics tricks is dead. Hopefully, once Hope gets healed, allow me to,
Hope? Hope?
Oh no. He was just stuck being attacked by an Orbon. That happened.
And that is the thing about them, they do just keep attacking more and more.
Yes, he was just stuck and then just got killed.
Yup.
probably a restart, but I got a chance to win this.
I think
so.
you can get it. It's really just if they decide to attack lightning at a bad time here.
I can get one dead, I'm fine.
Fang actually has a buttload of health, so as long as they're attacking her, you're in pretty good shape. Alright, 5 stars.
It's not gonna be 5 stars. This has been quite slow. Well, like, the Inquisitrixes were dead. Whatever, yeah.
Whatever there are.
Whatever. We're dead, so I was just like... Oh no, I am in the center. Fuck, I've gone the wrong way. Ugh, I have gone the wrong way. Not the way I wanted to go. Oh god, I get lost in this bit.
Oh, I think it's the stairs, yeah.
It's the turning minimap.
Yes, the turning minimap actually makes things way weirder.
I actually wish the minimap would stay static.
Yeah.
I vastly prefer static minimaps.
Yes,
to
I'd rather know what
ones.
north is, honestly.
Yes.
Yeah, here's the other circle.
Yes, it's the other circle. And there's the exit. Spinning minimaps confuse me. I have a big problem with them.
Huh. I'm
Hi.
surprised that you managed to get that.
Hi. Alright, Champion's badge. That is another gestalt.
You're nothing. Take this. Change of plan.
It really is such an interesting combat system, especially when you like
Out of my way.
figure out what its intricacies and when you should be choosing moves. Like,
Yeah.
I'm mostly using auto battle gear, but my power is in like choosing the paradigms.
Yes. I think that is the biggest thing. A lot of people are turned off by what seems like the game taking choice away from you. But, like, there are a lot of bigger picture decisions that you're making and just how you structure your paradigms, how you switch to them. You know, there are several levels that combat is happening on at all times.
And you keep an eye on buffs, on health, on enemy placement.
Yep. And even just the decision of how long you spend putting buffs on, what debuffs you're willing to wait for versus the ones where it's like, alright, I didn't get it, but I can still take it. How much stagger gauge you get before you go into full-on attack mode.
Yeah. Alright, we'll have a look at the champion's badge. So this is another one that is helpful for TP.
Yep.
So causes TP to charge even after turning up. So the thing is, you get more TP back the better you do in a fight.
Yep.
So 5-star we're getting more TP than a 3-star or a 0-star. But this one is like, no matter what your battle rating is, you get TP back. I lost. I'm not gonna do it until then. I'm just doing it in big chunks because that's fun.
Oh, I mean, that's the most satisfying way to do it for sure.
I'm already like stronger than everything. So.
Yeah. And the enemies haven't quite leveled
Oh,
up
I
yet.
don't really want to fight
Yeah, I know.
4 of you if I can avoid it. Yeah, alright, so this site is a little hard to sneak up on, but if I can... Oh, didn't realize I could go around that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, nice.
It's like, which one do you kill is actually an interesting question.
Yeah, they both suck. Whee! There I go, forging again.
The correct thing is probably to kill the tyrant. Doesn't make its damn blade. I think its blade is going for the lad.
Yes, and the lad was killing the blade, so that actually ended up working out pretty well for us.
Keep the enemy off balance.
Thank you.
Time for another approach.
This guy is just pretty strong.
Yes, exofluorescence is a ridiculous move.
Yeah, I should really go into Sentinel for it.
Woof! Terrifying.
We're good. See, even that didn't. It got us only slightly more than the fight on Pulse.
Yep.
Alright, let's fill out some main roles.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably finish a few more. This amount.
I don't know what side role I would want to do for
Lightning. That's an interesting
Like,
question.
her Sentinel's not good. 'Cause it's an evade Sentinel rather than a tank Sentinel, and those are always like worse.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't get like Steel Guard. She just does get haste. Or it doesn't actually. It does get haste, but not now. It's not on the list.
Yep.
I'm getting close to the point where I'm gonna have to make that decision.
Yep.
I have almost gotten everyone's main roles up there.
Entirely filled, yeah.
I hope it's easy. I'm actually just gonna go Commando.
Oh, might as well. He's already been really good as one. We can make him even better.
So like, Hope Saboteur is a little strange.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad, definitely strange. I really like him and Saz are basically opposites when it comes to Saboteur.
Right. Yep.
A table of all the abilities. So Hope learns every AoE,
So Deprotect-ga.
yeah, Deprotector, Deshoga, Poison Ga, Imperil Ga, Slow Ga, Fog Ga, Pain Ga, Curse Ga, Daze Ga, but doesn't learn any single target ones. Saz is the opposite. He learns all the single target ones, but none of the AoE ones. And it's a little weird because, like, when you're against big groups of enemies, the AoE ones are definitely good, but against bosses, like, because AoE take up
Three pips.
3 pips, you hate that for bosses.
Yeah.
You want the single target on bosses. Give you more chance to land it as well on a single target. So it's like, Hope is a weird Saboteur.
Yep.
As is Saz being only single target.
That's the thing. In regular fights, the Gauss are really, really good. Because, like, deprotecting several enemies at once is just so strong.
The Sloga and the Fog have
Slow
definitely
especially,
really,
yes.
really useful in fights.
Yep. Yeah, for the enemies that you're not doing anything with, if you get fog on them and they can't do their good shit to you, that's just mwah, beautiful. You can see with this much CP it takes a while. It will actually get quicker when we're on the side rolls because there's really not that many side paths and they're very
Yeah.
expensive. But filling out all these, you really just gotta enjoy the experience.
I love it. I love seeing the numbers go up. Like, your numbers just go up so much.
Oh, time to go hunting. Ah, there it is.
But some of them are definitely more down there. Fine. She basically hasn't come along here at all.
Yep. She's had other shit to do.
you go on the side pass because they don't give you as much stats. You are still kind of mostly capped for strength for the final boss.
Yes, once you fill out your 3 main roles, you've really got the vast majority of stats that you're going to get, even though there's still a lot more places for you to spend CP.
Like, yeah, when you go here, it's like, you know, you're back to like plus
Yep.
3, plus 10.
Yeah, it's another reason the Gregg is quite good, but there is a bit of a limiting factor to it. By the time we're actually at the final boss, like, regular enemies will be kind of back to being a bit more of a threat.
Yeah, because it will expect you to be at the top of everyone. So there's Protectra, so yeah, raises it for a shorter time.
Yep.
Shalra. And even at the top here, when they're costing 30,000 each, you're only getting like 5 in
Yep.
the stat.
Yeah, they're worth like a third, a quarter of
It's
some of the
still
stuff we're
useful.
getting.
You will be stronger than you would be normally, but not
Yeah.
by that much.
They do add up, but it is just they put a limiting factor in just how strong
The
you
main
can be.
advantage is just you can store a lot of CP
Yep.
for the last Crystarium upgrade.
Yep. Nyeh. Nyeh.
End of the road.
Man.
So close.
We'll find another way in.
There's no time for that.
Ow.
There we go.
Just punch it. That'll do it.
Even our doors got faces and titties.
Here we go. Gate catch a beat? Hero?
Pretty lame.
What the?
Hey, it's these losers.
Hey, Snow!
Hey!
Where you been?
Guys!
They're not dead.
Astoundingly.
So, Snow, you're a pulseless sea now, huh?
Yeah.
Good times.
Then why didn't you tell us?
I mean, I didn't
Why
have
the hell
much
didn't you come and
chance.
find us?
Didn't have much chance, buddy.
Because I got new friends and they're way
Yeah,
better.
We've been waiting.
I was kind
Us
of a
and the rest of the
fugitive.
Purge fugitives.
But damn, those Pulse Fal'Cie sure know how to pick 'em.
Yeah. Out of all the idiots in the world, they choose this one.
Oh, hey, now wait just a minute.
Oh no.
I am your fearless leader. You're not supposed to laugh at the boss.
What?
Whoa. Just like old times, huh, boss?
Don't you worry. We'll take care of the civilians.
And you concentrate on saving Cocoon.
We all will, together.
Who are you, nerd? From Hoops?
Now, what's our motto?
Fal'Cie, you're no match for Nora!
Hell yeah, woo! Bye! They're definitely like protagonists from another game,
A completely
right?
separate game,
From
yes.
a Kingdom Hearts
And it
game.
is true. They like got Nomura to tone down the designs of the main characters by saying just go nuts on these guys. So many belts.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Last area, chapter 12.
Mm-hmm.
How y'all doing?
Hole's not much farther. We can make it.
Can you though?
Not going down without
I believe here's the thing I want.
Mmm.
Hi.
Antares Deluxe.
Guns for Saz.
And they are.
Alright, so chain bonus boost, so increases the chain bonus you get.
Which is good.
But the main thing about these is they are also in the boost category. So these are like the Axis Blade. These can make Saz go vroom. And I'm absolutely going to equip Saz go vroom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use the script for the rest of this chapter because we've not actually got that much long to go.
Yep.
And then for chapter 13, I'm going to switch to
Switch
the other
over.
three.
Sounds good. I do really like that, like, when you're using one party, you're not really giving up on another party. You can just kind of keep building them up exactly how you want in the back. Especially in a game that's already rewarding you so much for just trying shit out. It's really good you don't get punished and, like, forced into things.
Boom baba.
Boom baba.
Nice. I'm dodging this.
Yeah.
But, there might be a familiar buddy over here. Hey.
Our best friend. So yeah, the Pulse big boys are out.
Oh yeah, they sure are. They sure are. There's someone in the background there.
Mm-hmm. Bunang.
This is where Ravager Sin Saboteur is a bit useful.
Yep. Yeah, Barfire actually puts in a lot of work here.
Barfire and Protect.
Yep.
And they get on with some healing and some debuffing.
There's Bravery and Faith.
On Fang. It's fine.
Which is good and correct.
Keep a big damage healer anyway.
There's Wrecking Ball.
Nowhere near as scary now.
No. Not utterly fatal.
Yeah, this is definitely the fight where I wish I had Tri-Disaster. The Juggernaut is definitely one you want to, like, ramp. We did curse him, so he is staggering.
Yes, he is now
every
just
time we hit him.
bouncing constantly.
We did manage to steam feed him, so there's some haste back on. So we ramp that gauge.
Just keep bouncing him.
I'm in. This is fine. This is fine.
Amazing.
We're good. We're good. He's dead as hell. They are nowhere near as scary now.
Yep.
Although their target time is ridiculous.
Yes.
The side missions with them are hard because their target time is stupid. Hey, big boy!
That is, in fact,
And
an
that
even
is-
bigger boy.
That's a proper big boy right there. Oh, hello. Nice.
Bonk.
Was trying to go through the middle, didn't manage it.
Yeah, you were attempting to get them to bonk their heads together like Batman
two
goons.
Humbabas is kind of. Well, there's one behemoth. You can take on one behemoth, right? How about two fucking behemoths? Asshole, deal with that. Thank you. We will not be fighting the big boy. Bravery and faith.
Oh boy.
Alright, on his feet. I need Spark Bomb. See how this goes.
Yeah, we kind of need just all the
Poorly.
buffs we can get.
I tend to avoid this fight. It's
Yeah.
kind of irritating. It isn't actually that hard to avoid, I just forgot it was here.
Yeah. They do jump from out of sight. Hope is fine. Hope is not fine.
Leave one dead.
Yup. There we go.
Alright. Woo! Alright, face back on.
Yeah, Smart Bomb is really, really good.
Yeah. Don't get rid of my debuff, you asshole.
Yes.
He's dead as shit now.
So there he goes.
Goodbye, Humbaba. Max damage. Woo!
A target time of 3.5 minutes.
No, what a jerk. There's a big boy. We're gonna ignore him. It's fine. That's weird. A bit like it was at Urba.
What is this stuff?
Huh. Some sort of crystal?
I don't like this. Is Cocoon falling apart already?
Could be. Maybe Orphan's having trouble holding things together with all this fighting going on.
The clamor of this conflict rouses the
Hi, Bart.
The big Bart.
Hey, Bart.
Yeah? Well, we're gonna stop this ruckus soon enough.
Can you halt the cavalry's charge? Filled with righteousness, they will slaughter Orphan in the name of freedom. Your only recourse will be to deliver them death, swift and certain.
No. Unlike you, they'll listen to reason.
We will see about that. I shall savor the demise of Cocoon from atop the highest seat in all of Eden. You too should hurry along to the heart of our grand capital. Your loved ones miss you so. Come, let's see. Fulfill your destiny.
Bye, Bart.
Goodbye, Space Pope.
Such a little
Your
turd.
destiny. We'll decide our own destiny.
Right. Over Bartandalus's dead body.
Yeah, fuck him up. Alright, so... Big boy.
He is simply standing around.
The fun fact, this turtle does not change.
Yeah.
So I mentioned that before, that once you do a certain quest in the game, the torts on Pulse change. This one does not. So if you change all the torts on Pulse and you need to do some tort killing for some reason,
This guy is your source.
This is the guy. This is the guy.
I know a
Run.
guy. It's him.
You have to be careful because he does come out.
He does start the big steppies.
Woohoo! Alright, so these chests. Fun fact, we're gonna pick, oh, hello. We're gonna pick this one. This one has 6 particle accelerators.
Mm-hmm.
We try to go over to the other one. Oh no, big boy, you're on thin ice!
My boy!
No!
My boy, no! No!
And he takes the treasure chest with him. So the other chest has a plush chocobo in it, which is worth 35,000 gil.
Mm-hmm.
But 6 particle accelerators is way better than 35,000 gil.
Yes, you choose one.
So choose one and choose the left one. You will not regret that choice. No, it might just keep past the Humbaba. It is at least on its own, and one of them is like way easier than 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the particle accelerators are some of the best experience in the game, like weapon experience things.
Yes, and you will often be spending your money on things to give you weapon experience anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Very funny with trap chest.
Yep.
Ow, it's so close.
Damn.
If lightning hadn't been thrown in the air, I would have gotten that.
Yup.
That's really the thing you do is get all those debuffs on him in like Zerg with Cerberus, but I was just a bit unlucky there.
Yup. But he's not long for this world.
Nope. Inside. Well, hellish talons. And we're headed to Eden Hall. Here.
The people have been looking to get
We're
there.
in the Eden Hall foyer.
Mm-hmm. Ignore me, sirs. We are looking fancy in here.
Yeah, we are. We're gonna stop the cavalry for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're fancy looking.
Like a Xenoblade outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Is this place really as good as dead?
Oh, yeah, it's literally in the same outfit. Oh, similar outfit.
Nowhere else to go.
Yeah, that is like, yeah, that is absolutely a Xenoblade outfit. Alright, there's the
There it
missile
is.
time. Not the Postal C's fault, it's Bart's fault.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, into the last area, chapter 12. Do this. Ideally today I want to get to the point where I can actually go back to Pulse.
Yeah, I think we should be good for that.
I think so. We'd go through chapter 12 pretty quick.
Yep.
So this is the heart of Cocoon.
It's incredible.
That's where Eden sits, controlling all of the other Cocoon Fal'Cie. It's also where we'll find Orphan, the battery that keeps Eden running.
Good to know. So what's the plan?
Punch
Your
it.
usual plan. Charge in through the front door. What else?
Love that plan.
Hey, where are you going? What is wrong?
Oops. Hi.
Right.
I mean, they generally put guards outside the front door, guys. Don't know what you were expecting.
Indeed.
Oh,
Well, well.
friend.
I hope that's our backup.
Well, if it is, I don't think our backup is happy to see us.
Alright, so very funnily, the tyrant is behind us. There's no reason to fight him. There's no chest behind him.
It's a prank for you.
Yeah, you can just ignore him. You can just be like, no thanks.
I'm good.
I'm good. Please don't die, Hope. Please don't die.
Would strongly prefer you don't take a wrecking ball to the face, thanks.
If you really want to, I might not stop you.
Mm-hmm. You know, another thing that I would also say for this game is that, considering how incredibly busy this battle screen is, like, it does communicate an awful lot very clearly. You know, once you know where to look for things, and once you know what the important things to look at are, it's fairly easy to know, okay, I've got these buffs, he's got these debuffs. Like, his stagger bar is here, that's really important. And the AI kind of takes care of most of the other things for you.
Yeah. Bye, Juggernaut. So hard to 5-star these guys. I'm going very fast.
You missed, guys.
I did a little bit. These fights are very difficult.
Yes.
I'm just gonna try and dodge them if I can. Oop.
At least you only got 2 of them there instead of the 3.
The 3 fight is one of the hardest fights in this area, honestly. Yeah, protect. Definitely won that protect on.
And into blunt bravura.
Whee!
I'm fine.
Sometimes you get sent flying.
Mm-hmm. Other guys like, come fuck this, and we're just like, no.
Nah, we ain't into it, buddy.
Hey, get away from Hope.
Hey. Rude, don't attack the small child.
Don't do a fucking Tekken combo on a child.
And these fights drop like a little bit of money. Not worth it. No, they're selling clocks up there that we may find familiar.
No.
Another squad.
Okay, what are they up to?
See?
Just like that.
A friendly reminder we're running on borrowed time.
Yeah, so Bart they could just make Lassie and then immediately make them Seath. Which,
And now everyone's just seethed up.
fucking Bart, man. Fucking Bart. So yeah, he's such an asshole.
The vibe is continuing to deteriorate.
Strength 150. There we go. Power glove.
It's so bad.
So these guys are kind of annoying to fight, but they drop Scarletite. So, and they stay around for the end of the game, so these are an infinite source of Scarletite, so you never have to buy it. They also drop a money item that is better than the incentive chips, so you'll probably be fighting them. I mean, I'll probably be fighting them for grinding at some point for the Scarletite. So if I want to get all items, I do need to get them. But they're very lucky. I believe, rather unfortunately, these guys have instant death.
Oh boy. And yes, these guys are just named Sacrifice.
I'm not quite strong enough to kill them in one stagger. I love that. At least that's the emphasis. There's Dad. It's very unfortunate if they manage to land that. Of course, the more debuffed you are, the higher chance it is, so, you know.
They have a game plan.
They do. They debuff you and then they try to kill you. They are, in fact. Yeah, capable of inflicting instant KO, they sure are. I don't know if Veil's... It certainly, like, stops them from getting a whole bunch of, like, imperil on you. Oh my goodness.
What if
Fang.
we simply put everything
Fang.
on them?
Fang, wonderful Fang. Alright, you friend, Fang.
Yeah, Painga and Faga, definitely the move here.
Trying to get behind them.
Yeah, God, this like crystal Seath design is
Yeah, it's immaculate.
so wild too. There's like this internal consistency in so many of the things in the game that like it doesn't even really comment upon, and I think that that's really cool.
Faces and all that.
Yup. Yeah, you learn a lot about the mechanics of the Seath just by looking at like the art design, and you know, even this whole side quest system really gives you an idea of how like capricious the whole thing is and inscrutable.
Fucking Bart.
You really get the idea that they are working on an entirely different level.
Yeah.
And have been for hundreds of years now.
Death does do a decent amount of damage. I don't think they dropped anything for me yet, the jerks. Then there's one with a big Vernal Harvester, and I'm just gonna...
I simply choose not to.
I choose not to engage in that one.
That fight sucks.
It sure does. Alright, one last chest. Oh, only one. Alright. I was expecting it to be the two. There are two out here. But yeah, that move puts a lot of debuffs on you.
Yes, if you don't just work to remove those,
Or just work fast enough and pray that you doesn't actually instant damage anyone. My thing is just go fast and, you know, kill him before he kills you.
he can't death you if he's in midair.
Can't death you if he's dead. Get dead. There's the perfume. That's the
Dang.
the money item.
Yeah, I did not realize just how vulnerable they seem to be to statuses.
Yeah, I know. I
Holy cow.
And then they melt. More perfume's always good. I do need money. Alright, last chance before we approach this unsuspicious thing.
Unobtrusive object.
I would never. I'll wait. Nothing to see here, nothing to see.
Looks like no one was spared.
Oh, hi.
He really wants us dead.
He sure does.
Yeah, Roche is back, and he's even more pissed somehow.
Yes, this is a harder fight. Again, we will be,
He opens up blasting.
he sure do. But we will be letting go put a whole bunch of stuff on us while we chip away at his chain gauge. Devastating physical attacks, for sure.
Devastating fiscal attacks.
Heal up before we go off. Aerial defense mode, prick. So he has 2 modes, and when he switches between them, fuck your chain stagger.
I think we may have actually hit the stagger.
No, he resets it.
Completely resets it right as we go. Charging 25%. That's always a good thing in a Final Fantasy.
Always a great thing.
100% of the time. Yep, immune to all status ailments.
Charging my gauge.
Yup, yeah, that's the other part of it because of the accessories we have. You can just pull some bullshit.
Alright, we're not gonna get him in one. No boy.
There's the limiters.
They were deactivated at exactly the wrong time. I mean, he was still like staggered, so that deep attack.
Yeah, you did get like half his health off after the full heal.
Probably should have just gone for it. I was a little scared.
That's so hard to say. Like, he just goes off.
Okay, so this is a retaliatory strike we didn't see last time, where after he comes out of chain gauge, he does just like start doing murder. Uh-oh.
Hey, charging 90%.
No, we're not gonna, no. And now deep attack can be shell. Now he's back on the ground. And reset his chain gauge again. Jerk.
He's been getting quite good at doing that.
This'll be quick.
And he did it again. Yeah, asshole.
Gotta stay in control.
God, yeah, he is just so good at fucking
But
blasting.
yeah, if I'd stayed Cerberus, I actually might have killed him.
Yeah.
Even for full health with the amount of
Chain gauge and
the
buffs.
chain gauge and him giving himself deep attack and deep shell actually probably would have monstered him.
Yeah. God, he's being such a dick. And this is kind of what happens. These fights are quite hard.
I'm gonna go for him. I'm gonna see if I can get that Cerberus because I'm getting bogged down. He's not.
Yep.
I'm not getting able to chain break him.
Yep.
I'm gonna try. If I stay in Cerberus, I might be able to get him. Surg him down. Before you get in this state.
And if not, we're not really any worse off than we were. If anything, he'll even lower health, so... just loves being shot.
He's kind of a dick that way. This guy, not Hulk. You can launch him in his ground form. You can't on his aerial
yes,
form.
of course.
If he feels like being launched.
There's a lot of stuff where, like, if enemies are in the middle of animations, they just can't be launched, and the game doesn't really explain it.
I didn't get that very well. But...
I'm surprised he hasn't swamped. There it is.
I have to, like, there's the Illuminator. Now I need to get him in Chain Stagger. Should be able to kill him in one. He's easier army of one when he's in the air.
Yeah. Lighting sort of just goes to the correct place.
Yep.
Yep.
But yeah, I would have gotten him last time if I hadn't panicked. So, yeah, 200,000 from the Gregg. Thank you, Gregg.
God bless, Gregg.
Free 100,000 CP. I'll take it.
Decent.
A new shop.
Mm-hmm.
That's Prabhupada. Get dunked, fucker.
Hey, Roche.
Hey, Roche. You dead yet, idiot?
Rush, it's over.
One of my soldiers. I see.
Why are you doing this, Rush? I mean, haven't you done enough?
Enough. Under Foul Sea orders, I've orchestrated mass murder.
Yeah.
All to answer the fears of a panicked populace. For a people utterly dependent on the Foul Sea. It was the only solution I could offer. Even if that solution was a farce.
Then, you knew the Foul Sea were using us?
I believed their rule was best for Cocoon's present and future prosperity. But it seems I misjudged their benevolence. If this is my punishment, I accept it.
So, you're just gonna let everything go to hell, is that it?
You're right.
Yes?
One thing remains. This is SciComm Director Roche. Attention all SciComm and Guardian Corps units. Suspend L'Cie operations. I repeat, suspend L'Cie operations. All units should focus their efforts on evacuating the civilian population. I do not issue this order as an absolute. You are free to make the choice.
Rosh!
Go. You're here to save Cocoon, aren't you? Or was that a farce as well?
Stay alive. We'll see you when it's over.
Nope, fuck you. I'm dying. Kind of funny that a throwaway villain from earlier gets such a... poignant
I'll
moment.
trust in your humanity, Lissy. The fate of Cocoon is in your hands.
I believe he is one of the few major characters who is not
This
a.
is my end.
Let's see.
The end which I have chosen.
So much for that.
Bye, Roche. So much crystal in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, that's good.
Probably.
Alright, well, we have a lot of CP to spend.
We sure do. We also have a one-way ticket into the Hell Dimension now.
We sure do. Alright, let's max everyone's main job out. Get pretty much as strong as we're gonna be. You can see that lightning stats are like completely balanced. It can be easy to like miss that because you've gone up certain paths or you've given her more magic or more strength, but she's got exactly the same strength of magic if she has a weapon that has completely balanced stats, which is funny. Alright, I have no idea what I'm gonna do with lightning, so I'm gonna just push that question to the side for now. Genuinely no clue what I wanna, like, what path I wanna go on her. I don't know if she's any good as a saboteur. We could probably have a look at what she gets. Definitely missing some orbs. There's some orbs. Wow, this is some low CP orbs there. Is that it? Yep, everything else got. Yes, a moment of human free will at the end there. You do still get attacked by soldiers if you go to earlier areas of the game. The soldier enemies are still there and will still attack you. Yes, please. Alright, so as I said, I am probably, just gonna keep going on commando for Hope.
He's earned it.
I believe Ruinga is up at the top.
Mm-hmm. And that'll be really
So he's
good with
getting
him.
Fault Siphon, which is pretty good. He gets Blitz, which is not very good for him. Life Siphon is fine. There's Ravage, so bolster Blitz or Ruinga at the head. Scourge, which again is not amazing on him. Jeopardize is fine. Roll level is nice, along with Ruinga, so yeah, that's kind of the thing I'm aiming for with him. Finish off her ones, and then full Ravager, because I want Tri-Disaster.
Oh god, yeah. That is going to be so good. It can be easy to miss the ones that aren't lit up.
Mm-hmm. I like that there's a list. So listen to, so further down we go. Probably some real baby ones then, if I'm going far down here.
It costs like 400.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, I was right.
450, yeah. This is where I pick up all the little ones that I miss just because they're so baby. I don't think I don't think it's worth trying to grab every single spoke before. You want to go up for the abilities and also just the more stats.
The numbers get so much bigger here. And it's like, it's not really worth worrying about.
No, God, no. Again, the CP numbers just go up and up and up, so you can always just pick up the stragglers later.
For functionally 0.
Yeah. That's done. Wonder, she might not be going into Ravager just yet. They're still very expensive here.
Yeah, everything she was missing was up here. Uh-oh.
He's actually, yeah, not quite done, I believe. There's 4 strength and 2 HP left in Saboteur for her. But I will be going Ravager for her, and I probably will even set it as soon as she gets magic.
Yes.
Even though it's not as good, it is just like Tri-Disaster, it's just that good.
You're not in Tri-Disaster for the damage.
No. You're in it for the ramp. Alright.
You're in Tri-Disaster for the promise of future damage.
Tri-Disaster and then Cerberus. Alright, he's done. I don't know. So yeah, his Saboteur gets, yeah, like D-Protect, D-Shell, Imperil.
So, you know, like, a pretty good set.
Poison. And he gets all of the single target ones. So I actually kind of...
Spell, curse.
I kind of rate that quite well, like Pain and Fog. It's just like when I use him in a team with Vanille.
True.
But yeah, his Sentinel gets Provoke and Steel Guard.
That's the very first thing.
It might be worth just getting that now, not going any further, but...
Sure.
Like, Steel Guard is good.
And just being a Sentinel.
Yeah. And then focus on something else. The thing about, like, Medic is Cure. You have to go up very far for Asuna.
Even Asuna.
Woo! There's
Kira.
Kira all the way up here. Good lord. Then the roll level, and then finally Kurasa up here. Even as a backup medic, I would probably rather have, if I had to go like comic link, I'd actually probably rather have 2 Sentinels and Vanille healing.
Yeah.
Than have, like, him as a healer, honestly. I'll think about him in Lightning later.
Snow's got plenty to spend right here.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna finish. Depends on how finished his other rolls are.
Yep.
Don't know about Snow either because his medic is pretty similar. And he would rather be a Sentinel and a medic basically any day of the week.
Yep.
His synergist is actually pretty good. It does have haste, but not until you get all the way up.
Yep.
So, like, he wouldn't be able to replace any, like, Hope
Existing,
or Staz
yeah.
until then. Okay, that's done. Done, that's done. That's not done. He is also, yeah, he's also not gonna have, enough to fill out his grid. Oh, there are some really low down ones, though. I spotted an HP down here. 2 HPs.
What the?
Yeah, and then just that magic out there. Yeah, he's not done yet. Alright, Vanille. Vanille, I'm gonna do the same as I did with Hope, and I'm going to make her Commando so that I can have Cerberus as these 3.
Hell yeah.
I may even do that before finishing her rolls, because her Ruin is quite far up. I'm gonna get her up to Ruin. Hope gets Ruin like immediately. I feel like they actually do want you to splurge on that Commando for him.
Mm-hmm.
Because her Ruin is like 60,000 CP up. Yeah. Alright, now let's finish off these. I just wanted to really make sure she got Ruin so she's actually useful as a Commando.
Yes.
Yeah, I do believe like Commando, Hope, and Vanille is probably the like best ones.
Yup.
Like rubbish as Sentinels, the both of them, and Vanille doesn't get haste, so she's a pretty bad synergist. Despite getting buffs that Hope doesn't get. I guess if you use 2 of them, you could kind of like complement
Cover that.
buff.
Yeah.
I don't know how Bravera and Faithra would interact with Bravery and Faith. I've never actually like tried.
Mm-hmm.
Done. Yeah, that's done. Done. That's not done. I feel like Bravera and Faithra would just overwrite Bravery and Faith.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for sure. Alright, I'll just leave Lightning. I'm gonna have a think about Lightning.
Mm-hmm.
We have plenty of time though. She's gonna be in the back after this. Alright, we're gonna go a bit further forward because we are almost at the point of
Returning.
being able to return to Pulse. Alright.
Descend.
We're descending into the heart of Eden Hall. We have reached chapter 13, the final chapter of the game.
Of Final Fantasy XIII.
Mm-hmm.
Which takes place 13 days after the start of Final Fantasy XIII.
Does it?
No, but it was the 13 days before the game started.
There were the 13 days before it started, yes. So the Eden Hall Reliquary and Orphan's Cradle.
Orphan's Cradle, aka the Hell Zone.
Hell Zone.
For many reasons.
Oh god, yes.
Where's the cavalry?
If they made it this far, we'll see them soon enough.
Whoa.
Not them two. They're all
well.
Yep. That's a shame, ruining all the stained glass windows.
Mm-hmm. Listen, not to get too Bloodborne-y, but you should really never enter a reliquary.
No.
At any point.
Yeah.
Or a place called Orphan's Cradle, for that matter.
Yeah.
So, like I said, welcome to Hell Zone.
Mm-hmm. This place definitely has visuals.
This is it. A lot of dreams died to get us here. And we can't let it be for nothing.
You said it. It's not just our future we're fighting for.
We'll do it for everyone. Fal'Cie rule ends here.
Daisley, we're coming for you!
Call him Bartandalus.
Such a mouthful.
Daisley is not his name.
Got the music here too. I love it.
Hi.
Hello. Friendly idols. Would you like a JPEG? A PNG?
Someone's like, hey, come fuck this. Alright. So the middle path is onwards, the two side paths.
That looks like a gate to Grand Pulse.
It sure
A
is.
last gift from Bartandalus.
Did you like navigating on that ship?
I like Super Monkey Ball stages.
If we're gonna run away, now's our chance.
So, guys, which way we going?
Alright, so we actually do have two warp gates. That's the close one. So this one over here, it's a little hard to see, but that is actually back the way. So this actually takes us back out to Edenhall.
Yep. Yeah, that's actually the way back out the door that we came, essentially.
So you can actually go back to bits of chapter 12.
Yes, a certain distance back.
There's a warp gate over there.
Whenever I hear this kind of music, it's like, oh shit, stuff's going down. It is also Energy Sword Sunday.
And here we're headed to back to Grand Pulse. And when we get there, you'll see why I highly recommend doing the quest for warps. Getting that pulse music back. Because the warp gate is right back here at base camp. And if you have not activated that warp gate, this warp seed, get walking.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, this isn't a bad time to then, like, go up here. You have to go, like, back out this way. Ooh, that one's active.
Yeah.
You have to go, like, back out that way to get the mission to go down there. It's not a bad time to do it since it dumps you right here, but yeah, like, it is so much easier to come back to Pulse and be like,
Just have all the warps.
hey, I can go wherever I want.
Yep.
Where do you want to go? Go for it. This is also another great time now that you're a little bit stronger, especially the 100,000 from the Proud Plaque to go death that Neo-Chew and have some fun. But I think I'm going to end there because one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to potentially try and get some of these as 5 stars. Ooh, I could try the Kaiser Behemoth on stream actually, right? I could try doing this.
Yeah, why not?
I'm much stronger now.
You could get his ass.
Where is... I don't remember where the Seat Stone is. He's in the Steep. I don't know where his stone is. Ah, it's also in the Central Expanse. Yeah, right. Yeah, there. That is where it tells you. That is where the Seat Stone is. When you click on it, it tells you where he is.
Yep.
I'm gonna walk because I'm gonna see what this one is. I feel like this Seat Stone here is pretty difficult, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna try and pick up some of those 5 stars while I'm here. It's like a good chance for them, like before I'm like too overpowered that their times are really short, but I'm much stronger than I was before. A man. But he's not without sense of irony, it seems, and commanded to hunt me a man that stalks a pond in the steep's western benchland. Just as the rest of my family were once charged to their doom. They're
Yay!
safe now, and I alone am left to put an end to the abomination's bloody reign. I'm coming for you, creature. I will have my revenge.
Revenge.
I will probably not do any more seed stones. It's like I could try the juggernauts. Again, they're quite hard to 5-star. What I would have to do 5-star on them is probably go in with a defensive, putting the souls on. Like that, the best way to get them is to already have like
all the bonuses of the buffs with none of the downsides of Hope sitting there putting the buffs on.
Probably bravery, faith, and haste, and then
Yep.
boots on barfire and protect.
Yep.
Ah, we're back. Once again, Bart's like, hey, you can go get stronger, but eventually you're gonna have to come kill this. Alright, now that we're on the steep, I can actually see where his stone is. Ah. Yes, it is the warp stone. Alright, let's see if this Kaiser Behemoth is still
Annoying.
I was like way
Oh god, yeah.
way weaker.
You just did it to like get through it before.
Yes, he was actually pretty tough. Down by the lake. Probably have gotten a chocobo. It's
This works.
I can also go beat up those Animan Childs for their for their chest. But yeah, you shithead. I also don't have to Libra him. Alright, let's see how this goes. Yeah, you know. This is fine. Roll straight into small bomb, he's not doing that much damage.
Yep.
Have any? Oh yeah, he does. Come on. Put stuff on him, very please.
Finally gets in peril. Of course, got the fog off on 2 of 3.
That's fine. I have attack on Hope now,
Yeah.
so like that's why I switched to Commander so he can actually be doing stuff.
Yep.
Alright, we'll see what his new target time is now I'm this strong. 120.
Oh. You got those debuffs on pretty any sooner.
Yeah, well, I did not get very lucky there with the debuffs. I also let put protect on, and I didn't actually realize I did not need to protect.
Yeah.
I can 5-star this. Like I just need haste, and then switch to smart bomb.
Mm-hmm.
The Fogget is fine because I have attacks
Yeah.
on everyone.
Yep.
Oops.
Yum.
They have a behemoth that I don't really want to fight. Attached to them.
To be mildly more annoying, yes.
Woo! Too close to that sun. I got this. I can get this. Get this down 5-star. For a trophy, I have to. I don't know if it's actually faster on the trophy. It's a little bit safer on the trophy. In case those woos come after me again. Nope. Then we'll go fight some torch. Not those torch. That's not that guy. Not yet. But other. I would definitely get it if I used the Step to Soul, but I know there are marks that I just cannot get without
Yep.
Decepticon.
That you'd really rather be saving it for if you can pull this off, and you certainly can.
I'm pretty sure I can, yeah. Like, I don't even get Protect, it really isn't necessary.
Eat this.
He would never.
Got the Imperil on real quick, like.
Alright, die. Die, buddy. Got him. Alright, yeah, we come back way strong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There we go.
Woo!
And yes, from the final dungeon, you can go back to Pulse.
Mm-hmm. I'm just here for a tiny amount of cleanup. I said off stream I will probably go and do some of these other 3 stars, like especially this one.
Mm-hmm.
You guys don't need to see me going to fight that guy again. I'm almost certainly just gonna Decepticon him. Oh yeah, that guy. He's also a Decepticon. Because he just doesn't, because they are goblets with the Seekers.
Yep.
Like, I have never found a way to 5-star that without just, like, preempting it.
Yep. Seekers are just such assholes.
Well, he is, because you don't do any damage to him until
Yeah.
he's thingy, and yet the target time for him is so short.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, I only have 1 to do in Tajan Tower, so that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, when you have to wander around that whole place, it sucks.
Alright. So, I have to remember... where the Adamant Childs are for their chests. There's also an Adamant Child mission, but again, we're not gonna get much stronger now that pretty much everyone except Fang and Snow have maxed out their main roles.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll be able to gather CP and we will get some levels. Alright, so I know 1 is here. I think the other one's over here. And there's just 2 on this stretch here. I don't think the Adamant Childs and Torch Zone are hiding in chests.
I don't believe so. It's quite funny because these 2 are sort of just sitting in corners staring directly at chests.
Yep.
Just so you know.
Don't mind me, buddy. There was also in the Woo that I didn't fight for a chest somewhere around here. And I can take them for sure. Hey buddy, here to kill you and take your chest, I hope. You don't
Hope that's okay. Oh. They look so peaceful.
You can see Lighter's in the air, so she took none damage. But sometimes you're better off like cutting your attack, like going for it.
Yep. Before you filled your gauge entirely.
Yeah, because you see them lift their foot and you're like, I need to be up in the air now.
I simply choose not to be on the ground. Built different.
And this is where it's useful to have attacks, because you do attack the head.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that was time. Oh, they stopped the quake with that. I sure did.
Ooh, I think you did. Nice.
Alright, fuck them up, guys.
Good timing.
That was good timing.
You're generally always on a timer until Quake hits against these guys. Pretty much every version.
I should really have debuffed. He is vulnerable to a lot of them,
Yep.
but... I kind of was gonna do that after the quake.
Yeah. And there we go. We can fight turtles now.
Well, the baby ones.
Look, take a victory.
That one's a 5-star. It could be worth it in the Adaman Child mission. Alright, there you are. A gold nuggie. Alright, what are you hiding, buddy? By the way, when you make the torts bigger, you also make the babies bigger. And they're actually scary when they're bigger. As another note, if you do a mission that makes the torch bigger, the babies are no longer babies. So get the chests now.
They desire power.
The Lightning's ATV allows her to get up and in the air before his attacks come out. Thank you. I'm not. Oh, got me. Change of plan.
Uh-oh. Not dead.
Hope didn't die. Hope didn't die. We're good. We're good.
Hope is not dead.
Yes, they are a little turns still. Yeah, that health is melting way more now that he has deep attacking detail on.
They make such a huge difference, it's wild.
Debuffs and buffs are strong.
Turns out, multipliers.
No spoils from the child, but we do get his chest. The gold nug. Not bad, 120,000 gil for murdering a couple of children. I'm gonna go fight the Adaman Child quest because I think it's actually a good chance for me to 5-star it.
And probably finish up there.
I 5-starred both of them, so. And it's not too far. Actually, I probably just need to go to the warp. I can warp right up there.
Yeah.
Over this way we go. But yes, we'll end there, and next time we'll probably just do chapter 13.
Yep.
Which is just good for me because I can go 5-star some of those earlier ones.
Yeah, clean up some of the easy stuff. Delicious orb. Nyum.
Nyum. Yeah, a lot of the Seath Stones are active now. Like one there, one there. So many glowing spots. This is the one that's the Adaman Child. So.
Yeah.
At least the Seath Stone for him.
Yep.
Actually.
Pardon me. Don't let me bother you two.
Yeah, with the growth egg, that's like the best CP grind spot in the post game.
Yep.
There's technically a better one, but it's in chapter 13, and it goes away once you complete chapter 13.
Right.
So it is like, and having the Gregg for that spot is incredible.
Yep.
We're going to the Archaeopolis. But yeah, they're in Orphan's Cradle. There's the best grind spot in the game, but it isn't. Once you go past it, it's gone. I can do it a couple of times and get twice as much CP from it. So. Nice. There's one right there. He generally doesn't bother you. Wolf up here all the time. Hey, big boy.
Be kind of funny if you had to pay the toll every time you
can
warp.
Jump up a lot.
Yes.
Over a lot of things here.
Yeah, despite the fact the map is so segmented, it's pretty easy to move
I've been
through.
charged with putting down a stray Adaman child that wanders the steep's eastern tors, no doubt seeking its lost parents.
Aww.
What kind of monster could perform such a deed? Me. No day goes by I don't recall the pain of losing my own child to a rampaging beast. Would I now subject other parents to that fate? No, I forsake my focus. The cycle of suffering ends here. Aw, we're gonna take the mission and kill the baby though.
Well, that's cute. Anyway.
Anyway, I'm gonna kill that baby. Can I pop one over there?
That was worth a shot.
There though. Get back to the warp. So it is over here.
Yeah.
It's kind of awkward warp-wise.
That is an awkward
but
spot.
Probably this one. And then grab a chocobo. Alley-oop. But yeah, if I hadn't 5-starred both of those, I wouldn't, but I did, so like I can 5-star this pretty easy at this point. The time might get a bit short the stronger I get. The Juggernauts are a pain in the butt no matter when you do them, and I think I'm just gonna have to like buff the fuck up for them and then just go for the kill.
Yep.
I feel like I usually come back with a thing that makes it easier for those guys. Their target time is so ridiculously short.
Yeah.
For how annoying they are to fight. Ride that chocobo!
There are certainly a lot like that. Especially as you get really strong.
Yeah.
Morale is such a funny word, by the way. The chocobo life system.
Chocobo morale. I mean, it doesn't die.
Exactly.
It just boots you. If you lose all your, I can actually lose all my feathers to show everyone what it does when you lose all your feathers. I'm gonna do it near to the Adaman Child, but it's quite funny. It's worth doing at least once. I would never not call them Adaman Child. I know they're Chelids, but they're Adaman Childs.
Yeah. My beloved Adaman Child.
They're baby.
I know, it is like, which of these patches is the dig?
It's going away, so it's further back.
Alas. He's the one in the corner there. The sad boy.
There he is. That's sad boy.
By the way, if you touch a turtle, it's over. No thanks. I will not be party to this.
Like, no. Oh, wait a minute.
Ooh.
Yeah, this one's doing what the second one did. It just goes fast. Checked on it. ASAP.
Appreciate it.
Yourself, Hope. He did get there, yeah. Uh-oh.
Now we're good.
Yeah, the one nice thing about Quake is that it doesn't actually do any damage until the end of the animation. There's Imperil.
Alright. Fuck him up, everyone. D-Shell, D-Protect. We got this.
Easy every time.
Yep. Beautiful 5-star.
Mm-hmm. You'll love to see it.
We got a white cape for that. Yeah, and we're right next to the other chest I'm missing, because it's one of these. I decided not to fight one of these guys.
Yep.
This year.
We can take them.
But I can take them without
Well, see you later then.
help now. Like, without having to
Yep.
just murder them, we can definitely take them. So, Mechisthotherians, they have 438,000 health. They're kind of like bigger, nastier versions of these wee guys, so they poison you and are just generally little shit. Well, I guess a big shithead, I guess.
Yes. Large shithead. Yeah, 450% meter is a lot, too.
Yeah.
He at least does not have very much stagger resistance.
No. Oh no. Absolutely, we are
Tearing into that. Boing.
Goodbye.
Hardly worth the effort.
Friendly boy that I murdered.
Mm-hmm.
6960, nice. Alright, what is the chest he was hiding from us? A speed sash. Alright. Fair enough.
It was worth it. Alright.
Alright, well, the closest save is the one by Turtle Town. I know this save.
We've been to this save before.
I've saved this on this save many a time. Yeah, you can jump that gap with Chocobo, but not as
Not as people.
a tiny human baby.
Big hole, you wouldn't want to fall in there.
So I know this save point very well. This is the save for turtle grinding.
Which we are getting closer to.
I might see about for Tuesday opening up with the tort. An important tort method. We'll see. Alright, but with that, that is chapter 12 done in one.
Yep.
It's not a very long chapter, but
It's another one of those, like, just fight the whole time kind of chapters.
It ramps up the danger quite
a lot.
There are quite a few nasty enemies on there.
What you're fighting at the start versus what you're fighting at the finish is ridiculous.
And it makes you fight a turtle, which,
Yes.
you know, good luck.
Every enemy you've been avoiding before now gets thrown at you, basically.
Alright, next time, yeah, I will see about starting up with Turtle Murder. The very, very funny low-level Turtle Murder. I'm not very consistent at it, though, so we'll see how it goes.
But that's half the fun.
Then, yeah, chapter 13, we'll see how far. It's also not very long, but it is.
It's a lot of stuff to do and
there's
a lot of
to
fights.
navigate and a lot of fights, yes. I don't think we'll get to the final boss of the game
But we are quite close.
But we are approaching the final boss, and then we'll really have to see how much of the post-game
we want to do
we would
on
like
stream.
To do, yes. I mean, I'm quite happy to do quite a bit of grinding off stream. I'm quite happy to show off a lot of the side quests.
Yep.
We've only scratched the surface of those.
Oh yeah, I mean we popped into Titan's quests.
We've done 48 of them, and yeah, we've seen quite a few of these.
62. Alright.
I think we've seen. No, we haven't seen the big one. The very funny one. Oh man. Alright, well tomorrow I'm hoping back with a new game if Saber
Is available.
We'll see. FF1 went a bit disastrously last
Little
week.
bit, yes.
Destroyed me a little bit.
That's speedrunning.
I will probably speedrun if Saber is still too busy after his honeymoon to join me. But if not, it will be a new game, so that'll be fun. And more of this on Tuesday.
Look forward to it.
We're getting near the end.
Indeed.
I really like this game a lot.
It's so good. I hope everyone's enjoyed us, and Serene's been so excited to stream this.
I have. Alright. See you all tomorrow. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.